So in this video, we're going to see Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, aka Miss Little Liar, completely deflect a simple question and try to rewrite history in real time. As usual, let's watch the video in full. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts towards the end.
Thanks, Director Gabbard. You declassified these documents, if I'm not mistaken, Friday of last week, correct?
We released them on Friday of last week, the first tranche, yes.
This isn't the first time that President Trump has been president of the United States. He was president from 2017 to 2021. Couldn't the prior DNI under President Trump have declassified these documents? And why didn't that DNI do that at that time?
I can't speak to what happened there. There were several DNIs under the first Trump administration. President Trump faced many challenges from those who were working in the government who sought to undermine his presidency. That's been clearly detailed. What I can speak to is the fact that this was one of the first things that we started to investigate here within this Trump administration and have released the results upon the conclusion of our investigation.
And then my second question has to do with what intelligence agencies around the world have said about Russia, that they have tried to influence elections in the United States, in France, in Germany, in the UK. Do you disagree with that? Do you believe that Russia is a bad actor as it relates to trying to influence elections?
I'll point back to the intelligence that President Trump has ordered declassified, that we have declassified and released, that the intelligence reflects Russia's motives were to try to sow discord and chaos within the U.S. election, which is a clear distinction from showing a preference for or against a specific candidate, which is what the Obama manufactured intelligence document alleges, that Russia preferred Donald Trump and tried to help Donald Trump get elected. Again, going back to the most important point here, with the intent to undermine the legitimacy of President Trump's election and therefore subvert the will of the American people who chose to send him to the White House.
Reagan. Thanks very much.
Okay, the first question is just, it's so basic, right? Hey, he was president for 4 years before. Why didn't you guys release this then? And her answer is, I can't speak to that. You're the Director of National Intelligence. It is literally your job to know and speak to these things. And then she immediately goes to the greatest hits. You know, President Trump faced many challenges from those seeking to undermine him. It's the deep state thing, isn't it? It's the go-to excuse for everything. So let's get this straight. The President of the United States, the most powerful man on the planet with his own hand-picked intelligence chiefs, and he had, what, 3 of them? Ratcliffe, Grinnell, all those guys. They were all stopped from releasing a single document by who? Who stopped them? Was it the interns? It's the logic doesn't track. The idea that he was somehow powerless to do this in his own administration is absurd. It's either an admission of just like incredible weakness or it's a lie. There isn't really a third option. But then, okay, then the second question, this is where it gets really kind of chilling, honestly. The reporter asks, do you believe Russia is a bad actor? And instead of answering, she pivots to this talking point that the new intelligence says Russia only wanted to sow discord and chaos, and that this is a clear distinction from helping a candidate. I mean, how do you think you sow discord? You sow discord by elevating the most divisive candidate, by pouring gas on the fire, by helping one side create chaos. The two concepts aren't separate. One is the method for the other. It's like saying, no, I didn't want to burn your house down. I just wanted to create chaos using a can of gasoline and a lighter in your living room. It's an insult to everyone's intelligence. And then she says it. She actually says the words, the Obama manufactured intelligence document. Manufactured. She is standing there as the DNI and accusing the CIA, the FBI, and the NSA, our own agencies, of fabricating a report. That is an unbelievable statement. Just think about that. The 2017 Intelligence Community Assessment, the ICA, was a consensus finding. It said very clearly that Russia did both things: undermine faith in our democracy and develop a clear preference for Trump. She's just erasing the second half of that and calling the whole thing a conspiracy. She even tells you why she's doing it at the end to undermine the legitimacy of the people who questioned his election. This isn't an intelligence briefing. This is a PR campaign. It's a political hit job being run out of the DNI's office to settle a grudge from almost a decade ago. The entire point is to make you believe that the only truth comes from them, and every institution that ever disagreed is part of a grand conspiracy. It's not normal, and it's incredibly dangerous. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.